if we're on or not. Stand by. Let me pull up so I can see if we're doing anything or not. Stand by. I guess I should have fixed our feedback panel first. Hey, look at that. I think we're live. Let's see. Oh. Connecting. All right, I see that there's 175 people. I'm waiting for chat to show up. Can y'all hear me? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Our audio sound okay? Mendel, Gossamer, Flying, Christie, Car Knowledge, how y'all doing? I'm waiting to get verification. We got audio. All right. We got audio. All right, good deal. Now, this was kind of a impromptu. Remember now, during the broadcast, I've told you that we had some special news to tell you, and I couldn't quite tell you just yet. Well, now I can tell you. So, first off, let's talk about the truck. They started working on it Friday. The part that broke, and you can see the picture on Twitter. We did the Twitter picture on Friday. That part doesn't normally break, so even a dealer didn't have the part. Figures. Now, that part comes from Georgia, which means it's not going to be here till Tuesday. So we're in a hotel, as you can see, for a couple days. I don't know, not good. Not good. Oh, I see a lot of deleted messages. Hope everybody's behaving. So anyways, we're here until Tuesday. And I just got notification by accident that I could tell you now the good news. Remember, oh, by the way, we had a big storm roll through here a little bit ago, and it's still thundering and lightning out there. Pretty cool, actually. Yeah, TA, they wouldn't have been able to do it. But anyways, we'll deal with that on Tuesday morning. In the meantime, got a nice hotel here. In fact, yesterday, there's a Cracker Barrel across the street, and we had a nice New York strip steak, loaded baked potato, bacon, sour cream, chives, everything. Hush puppies, cornbread, I don't know, fried okra, all that stuff. And that entire meal cost me $3.21 because Road Crew gave me a $25 gift certificate or gift card to use at Cracker Barrel. So thank you, Megs a Minutes. Y'all did awesome. That's what we had for lunch yesterday. It was good. I had a long wait, an hour to wait, but it was good. So anyways, let's step back in time to Memorial Day weekend. And remember it was time off, and we were going to take 4 days off in Belvedere, right? I don't remember what day of the week it was, but we were in Gary, Indiana, sitting at the truck stop, going through the website mail. And I get a lot of junk mail. I get a lot of spam. I get a lot of weird emails. Well, I came across this one email that said, "Hey, Big Rig Steve, we see your channel. We see your website. We think you'd be good to audition for a commercial for a nationwide name brand name brand truck stop." And I thought, you know what, that's probably a big scam. And because trust me, being on the internet, we get a lot of weird stuff. So anyways, I went ahead and answered. Let me see, stand by. Who's trying to talk to me? Audio good, okay. Audio good, okay. I don't know who's hollering at me. Anyways, so I thought, it might be a scam. Maybe not. So we went ahead and we answered it. And great, I forgot to put that thing up. I had a picture to tell you, but so I did a research on where that email came from, and it was legitimate. So I answered the email. They came back right away with the answer, and they said, tomorrow morning, let's do an audition online. Audition online. So the next morning, we did our little audition via the internet, the web, Zoom call, I guess you call it. And it went really well. The person told me that they will present our audition to the director of the advertising agency and whatnot, and they will get back with me. No big deal. It was still a fun experience. 2 hours later, I get an email that says, we will be filming in Albuquerque, New Mexico on the 22nd of May. Now, today, or the day that we did the thing, or whatever you want to call it, was the 20th. So I thought, wait a minute, you're kidding. You're going to fly me out? Because the director approved and loved our audition. So, let me tell you, it was a whirlwind because we were going to be home. We got home to Belvedere on the 21st, if you remember. On the 22nd, I was on the airplane to Albuquerque, New Mexico to film a commercial. It's like, wait a minute, wait, you're kidding me. What are you talking about? Film, wait. 2 days ago, I was sitting in Gary answering a spam email. So tonight, I'm just going to tell you my experiences of being in a nationwide television advertising campaign. Now, you're thinking, okay, this is so baloney. This is blah, blah, blah. Right now, pull up on the internet, pull up pilotflyingj.com. Pilotflyingj.com, all one word. Tell me what you see. We'll give you a couple minutes to do that, and I'll be right back. You see anybody you recognize on the front page there? and I forgot to do that. So, the commercial was for Pilot Flying J truck stops. All right. So, now if you go through that website, there's about 4 or 5 pictures of us on there. And so now we're part of Pilot Flying J as far as the commercial. Pilot Flying J is not sponsoring our website. Our website is not part of Flying J. So don't anybody read into that. We were simply hired to do a commercial for them. Now, all right, so there's more to it than just that picture. I got some pictures to show you first, okay? Let me pull this up really quick. Move over here. All right, so now let me back up. Hide that. Let me back up. So anyways, so in 2 days, they put us on a flight. I didn't pay for anything. They flew us to Albuquerque. We landed in Albuquerque on the 22nd, I don't know, 2 p.m. or something like that. They picked me up from the hotel. First thing we did was run to wardrobe fitting. And you notice that's not my normal hat that on the website and stuff like that. So is Boston Trucker the black guy that's on the show? I mean on the website. And I'm not a spokesman for Pilot Flying J. We just did a commercial for him. So anyways, they flew us out to Albuquerque. We landed, they picked us up. We went immediately to the wardrobe room. They fitted me out in the clothes that they wanted me to wear. And then we had to stand in front of the advertising agency, and they took a few photos and whatever else. And so after that, we all went to dinner, and I was free the rest of that night. They put me up in a really nice hotel. And now I can show you. So anyways, I was the only truck driver that they flew out from Chicago to Albuquerque. Everybody else was kind of local to the Albuquerque area. But in one of the commercials, they filmed a whole bunch of commercials, a whole bunch of footage. Here you could see them putting stripes on one of the big rigs there. That's the hotel. That used to be, that used to be a hospital. How do I back up one? There we go. It used to be a big hospital, and they put us in a doctor's residence or whatever, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anybody know what that is? That was the dining room. That was the dining room for all the actors and crew and all that stuff. That's the little wardrobe, little wardrobe section there. And guess what? There we are in makeup. How cool was that? That lady was very, very nice. So that's one of the rigs that's in one of the commercials. And of course the crew in the yellow and white and whatever. That's part of the production crew there. Oh, Did we miss one, or did I forget to do a bunch? If you look, that's one of the cameras in between the rigs. Anyways, so anyways, we did about 2 hours worth of filming. This is going to be nationwide commercials, YouTube commercials, cable commercials, and of course we signed the paperwork that said that we would not mention it to anybody until it was actually released. And now that our picture is all over Pilot Flying J, I would assume that our commercial will be out in, I don't know, in a day or 2 or 3 or whatever. July 4th, they came out with the commercial on the website. That is from that same shooting weekend. Now, between them flying me out, them paying the hotel, the per diem they paid me, the food that they gave me, and the money cash that they gave me was probably near $5,000 for 3 days worth of work. Nope, scratch that. For about 5 hours worth of work. That was so awesome. That was so awesome. So anyways, we did 2 hours worth of video work. And then about after lunch, we did about 2 hours worth of photography. Ooh, I just saw lightning. We did about 2 hours worth of photography, and that's what you see on the website. I have not seen our commercial yet. I don't want to tell you what it's about yet, but be on the lookout. We are very prominent in the commercial. In fact, we do something very special in the commercial, so watch out for it. So we did the filming, and flying back home, I get onto the airplane. We flew United, got on the airplane, and we're sitting there on the tarmac. We're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. We scoot out over to the taxiway, and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And they said, finally they said, oh, we have a problem, but we got it cleared. Okay, no problem. So we get out to the end of the runway there, and pilot starts, the throttle, and we start barreling down the runway, and all of a sudden the brakes slam on. And I thought, oh my God. So all of a sudden the brakes slam on, and he aborted the flight, aborted the takeoff. Then we went back to the terminal, and there was some big error, thrust error, something that they were getting. So we went back to the gate, sat there for 2 hours while the mechanics worked on the airplane, and then we took off. So that was a little bit scary. So back to the experience. It was a matter of 2 or 3 days from when we got that initial email to the time we were shooting the commercials in Albuquerque. It wouldn't have worked out any other way. That time span was exactly during my 4 days off. How cool was that? You telling me that wasn't meant to be? The production assistants, the other actors, the movie crew, the directors, every single one of them was top notch. Awesome crew to work with. The one funny thing is, when we were all, we shot the whole set of commercials and photography at the Pilot in Albuquerque, south of Albuquerque, and there was an empty lot behind that, and that's where all the crew was, and the cameraman and makeup and the wardrobe and all that other stuff. And I started walking from that dirt lot over to the Pilot because I wanted a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, this guy comes running up to me. He says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to get a cup of coffee." "Well, here, I got to escort you." And I'm thinking, escort me? Who are you? Come to find out, he was security for the production company, and they escorted me to get a cup of coffee because they didn't want anything to happen to the talent. That's what they call us, to the talent. So, needless to say, I felt awesome. I felt like a king. They treated me like a king. And on the set, of course, behind the cameras, you know what a roach coach looks like, a taco truck, street taco truck. Their production food roach coach, whatever you want to call it, was the entire 18-wheeler where the sides opened up. There was water, Coke, every kind of salad, every kind of snack, and anything you want. You just walk up there and you just grab it. And that was awesome. That was awesome. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I would end up in a nationally aired commercial. Like I said, I hadn't seen the commercial myself yet, but they did a total of 4 days worth of intense filming from like 7 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. Our filming only took about 2 hours, 2 hours worth of video work and then 2 hours worth of photo shoot. So you may see quite a bit more of me. I don't know. I mean, they shot enough that they could do multiple commercials from it. So keep an eye out. And if you do see us in a national commercial for Pilot Flying J, let me know. You know, tell people in chat, send me an email, tell me what you saw, because I know what I did. So I'm just curious what you guys would see. I want to know what made the cut or not. But I had a ball. Never would have dreamed that at all, to be honest with you. I've always wanted something like that. But you know, to go watch the production crew, there must have been 100 production crew between the audio guy with the microphone over top and the people holding the light reflectors and the cameraman. And I mean, I felt at home. It was awesome. And in my head, I kept thinking, you didn't have to pay me. I would have paid you for this experience, you know? But it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm glad I answered that email. It was awesome. Everybody, from the agency to the Pilot Flying J people to the cameraman, I mean, it was just awesome. I don't know, you know, it's like they had, if you look at one of the pictures, we're holding an iced coffee. And I don't like iced coffee. But in some of the photos that may come out later or whatever, it was hot. It was pretty warm when we were shooting that. Well, that iced coffee had fake ice in it. So you know how a cup sweats, right? They couldn't produce that with fake ice. So they put vegetable oil all over the outside of that cup, so it would shine and shimmer and look like water to the cameras. But I'm trying to hold on to it and not drop the dang thing while they're filming and while we're doing the commercial and stuff. Trying to hold on to this cup when it's covered in vegetable oil. And then they told me to take a drink of it. It's like, of course it wasn't real iced coffee either. I'm going to go ahead and tell you one of the parts that we did film, it was us climbing out of an 18-wheeler, and we turn, and we have a couple of our truck buddies come up, and it's my birthday, and they give me donuts with sparklers, baby sparkler candles in the in donuts, and that was our birthday cake. That's going to be in the commercial in some form. So look for that commercial. So when we're filming this, we did it several takes worth, and the other truckers hand me the birthday cake pile of donuts, and you hear the director, because the microphone's on us, but the director's over there, but I can hear, anyways, however they do that, dub it out or whatever. The director said, "Take a bite." So I'm trying to get my face to the donut without poking my eyes out with the sparklers. I thought, how am I going to do this? But the cameras are rolling and you just do it anyways. So we nibbled a little bite out of there. Have no idea what part they're going to use, but took a little bite out of the donuts, right? And we filmed that a couple times. So the cameras are done. They're pulling the cameras back, and that scene's done. And the first thing that happens is the prop lady comes over, and the prop lady takes a drink from you and takes the donuts, and she took the plate of donuts and says, "Who the hell took a bite out of the donuts?" It's like, I pointed, I said, "The director told me to." It was like, "Hey, he told me to. The big boss told me to." So anyways, that was, there's really, I've done a lot of production work and television work and all this other stuff, but not filmmaking, not commercials. It was all like news production or recorded episodes or something like that. And I tell you what, for us to be in a national commercial for a truck stop, I've always wanted that. That was just awesome. Good folks, very good experience. And to think that they paid me dang good money. Now I want to be a commercial person. It's time to hang up the keys and we're going to do commercials for a living. I'm kidding. No, that was awesome. And it was for the Follow the Highway series of commercials. And that's why I kept singing Follow the Highway. You know what I mean? To give you a clue and yet not tell you about it. But now that our mug is published and the commercial will probably be out in a day or two. I don't know, it may already be out and I've just not seen it. They can put the commercial on the website, or they may do it just on the television. So anyways, if you see a truck driver for Pilot Flying J eating donuts for his birthday, the guy might look familiar to you. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you, and that was the special news that I was antsy to tell you guys. But legally, between the glamour and the lights and the cameras and all that stuff, there's still the legal side of it, getting paid and the contract to use your likeness and your audio and use your photos and whatever else. And we were under obligation not to tell you until after it was published. Well, now that it's officially published for them, that Memorial Day weekend, you guys thought I was just at home doing nothing, and yet we were on the other side of the country filming a commercial for Pilot Flying J. You just never know what I got up my sleeve. You know what I mean? So, talking to the other actors, um, they were all awesome. It was just another commercial to them. Uh, One guy that I'd talked to, he he's been in a bunch of movies and commercials. He was a very cool guy. We've emailed back and forth a couple of times since then. Um, it was just an awesome experience. It really was. No, we're not going to leave trucking and be a commercial or an actor. We got our own television network on YouTube. We got our own gig going. And I don't know, are we still broadcasting? I guess. Because I just got a warning that we were crummy with signal. Maybe, maybe not. So, anyways, so be on the lookout for it. Um, Lifetime pass for free parking. You know, I didn't. That didn't even occur to me. But I will say that they talked to me about what I would change or what I look for and all that stuff. Uh, so we had some very good productive talks. They know all about the website. They were very interested in the website. Something may or may not happen about that, but they knew all about the website. That's why we ended up in the commercial. That's why they flew us from Chicago down to Albuquerque and paid us very, very well. Uh, Something else may or may not come out of that. I don't know. But regardless of that, I just wanted to finally let the cat out of the bag. Let you guys know that even when we're not broadcasting, we may be working on stuff. We may have stuff up our sleeve that you just don't know about. You know what I mean? You never know. Life throws stuff at you, and you never know how it comes out. You really don't. If a window or if a door opens, you walk through it. If a window opens, you don't jump through it. You know, unless it's a floor level window. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. Now's your chance to ask any questions if you've got any questions that you would like to ask me about that experience or whatever. I'll spend a couple minutes with you before we sign off. Um, Possibly, you're right, Gossamer. Possibly uh, more commercials in the future. I don't know, but we had quite a few really good talks. So did I ask my bosses to do it? No. Why do we need permission from our bosses to do it? We didn't use our truck or nothing. So yeah, our picture's now on their website in about 4 different places. No, we got a wardrobe paycheck, we got a session paycheck, and we got a paycheck for the use of our likeness and whatnot. We didn't tell the boss anything. Why does the boss need to know? I mean, one's got nothing to do with the other, and that's. I don't know why there's so much. People think I have to ask, you know, my boss if I could be in a commercial or something. Nothing's got anything to do with anything else. So, you know, I don't know. my boss probably don't even know. Hey, my boss or whatever has nothing to do with this. I just got my Big Rig Steve. Hey, um, we know company truck did not show up in the commercial. We didn't take the company truck on the airplane. You know what I'm saying? So, um, no, we could do whatever we want. There was nothing that says we can't do anything uh, with anybody else or whatever. I see now. This is what I was afraid of. Don't add things to it. Don't complicate it. We were hired to do a commercial or series of commercials and photo shoots for Pilot Flying J. That's what we did. There's no cross branding, none of that mess. So don't be adding no weird stuff. Yes, I'm allowed to film for another truck stop. Yes, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Um, I mean, one's got nothing to do with the other. Uh, we did not drive the big rig. We stepped out of the big rig for the happy birthday segment. Did they have Cheetos? They had everything, but I opted to eat a lot of salads. um, so I I had a ball. It was an awesome experience. Never expected it. Never. Ooh, you heard the thunder? Ooh, spooky. I had a ball. I had a blast. I'm glad I answered that ad. And like I said, we did about 2 hours worth of video filming for the commercial. We did about 2 hours worth of photo shoots with an advertising agency. And we did some more work that we can't really talk about, but we did some additional work for them. I have no idea what they will actually use. How many career miles? Over 2 million. So I had a ball. I had a blast. I had a good time. And y'all thought I was just sitting at home doing nothing. Instead, we jet off halfway across the country. And so anyways, so now the cat's out of the bag. Look for a commercial with us in it. Did they give us a script? No, it was kind of winging it. The pilot commercials. Some are 15-second commercials, some are 30-second commercial. It's not like we were in a movie. You know, so I don't know how much talking we did talk. Don't know how much they're actually going to use. If you look at the other Pilot Flying J commercials, there's not really much of the actors speaking. But I don't know. I haven't seen our part yet. Have I been to any of their truck stops? Pilot Flying J? Yes, a lot. Hey. So anyways, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Hopefully you are or were excited about it. And of course, anytime we do anything, I like to share with you. You guys weren't with us live because there was no on-site photography while filming and stuff like that, obviously. But we did show you a few pictures. We had permission for those pictures because they weren't filming exactly when I took those photos. So, I had a good time. So anyways, just thought I'd include you guys because even though we're in a hotel with a storm, fog. It's foggy with the mountain behind us. Um, I still care about you guys enough to include you in what goes on. You know, you guys mean a lot. You guys are awesome. Um, so, been reading chat off to the side a little bit. No questions about the experience. Nothing like that. Nothing awesome going on. Denise, how you doing? Valerie, Jim, Alan, Don, how you doing? Yeah, we're not quite famous yet, but now I will tell you though that a couple of years ago we were asked about being in a continuous show about truck driving and truck drivers. We called the director and we talked to the director. This was a couple of years ago. And it was going to be similar to like Ice Road Truckers, that type of episodes each week and all that stuff. And in talking with the director, it was obvious that we were not a good fit because he kept asking me, so if something goes wrong, do you get mad and throw things? Do you like to pick fights with people? Do you use a horn a whole lot if somebody cuts you off? Do you cuss them out? And over and over and over, he kept asking us questions geared that way. And I'm thinking, okay, you don't want me in your TV show because you just want a dramatic, hooting, hollering, hothead truck driver, and that's not me. So we've been asked before, you know, actually a documentary production company wanted to follow us in the truck for several days. And we talked to them about it and we kind of decided against that. Because remember, even though we could do stuff, we still have to stick to our values for being family friendly, kids safe, and all that other stuff. The Pilot Flying J commercials and photo shoot, that's all family friendly. That's got nothing to do with being dramatic and all this other stuff. And so it's not our first time to be asked, but it's the first time that it was a fit between both parties. Because we're not going to do something that doesn't align with our BigRigTravels values. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Reality shows are anything but reality. You should know that. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's see. How long we've been on the air? I don't have a timer. I thought I had a timer. Anyways, I don't know what my timer is. So, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. How's your trucker feet doing? Did I learn stuff that I could use for my own promos, such as 45 minutes? Okay, we'll talk to you for another 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah. We can't use any of the Pilot Flying J stuff in our website, if that's what you mean. Woohoo, they're clean. Yeah, Denise, we're there. We're there. There's, I don't know, there's 4 different photos of us there. But we're on the front page. And not the most wanted. Yes, we filmed at an actual pilot in South Albuquerque. And something that I did not know of, there are several hospital series filmed in Albuquerque. In fact, the pilot where we filmed, yes, we did film at an actual pilot. On the other side of the highway over up against the mountains was a massive production studio that they film a lot of commercials and a lot of shows on TV that I had no idea. But apparently, Albuquerque has quite a bit of production stuff. Yes, we were 42 gallons away from Diamond. And since we're not driving today, because the truck is locked up at the dealership, we do not get Diamond. But we made Platinum. No, we made Platinum, we did not get Diamond. Yeah, we go to Ashland. Yeah, Bama, thank you. It's like I'm looking for answers or questions, but will I be on the road Tuesday? I don't know. It depends if they get the truck ready. Hopefully they do. They're just waiting on a part. So, would I object to doing more? No, absolutely not. Bring them on. Bring on offers. I'll do all the commercials that we can. I thought it was awesome. Yes, we would absolutely do more commercials. Can I put on the screen with altitude and location, blah, blah, blah? We had all that. The app has been banned by YouTube because it's unverified, and so we can't do that. We can't use our custom app. It was great while we had it. We had it for multiple years. And are they keeping all your food cold? No, we actually brought all the food with us. So I'm keeping it all in the hotel here in the freezer. Well, we'll do the trucking live stream when we go driving. When, I don't know, probably Tuesday. Hey, catering was awesome. All the food you ever wanted, trust me, and we ate it. Timeline on the app and map progress. Right now, nothing. Nothing. I don't know. All the codes that we used to use for all these years is no longer any good. The app is no longer usable. So guess what? We're going to have to be a normal, run-of-the-mill website until we can come back, with all the fancy stuff. That's why I kept telling you, you enjoy things and be glad when we got them, because the way websites, the way codes, there's everything, the way everything happens, code changes and breaks constantly. So basically we have to start from scratch. We have to just come at this with a brand new attack. Here's the thing though, we are still going to be the same BigRigTravels, still family friendly, still kids safe, still the same truck driver, still the same show. We just not going to have the GPS stuff like we used to. That GPS stuff isn't what made BigRigTravels. Does that make sense? If you come to our channel and you feel our channel is only good just for that information, I hate to disappoint you, but there's a whole lot more to BigRigTravels than just the speed on there. And we will bring that back when I find a way to get it done. Trust me, I like it. And I'm upset that it's not there. Trust me. It wasn't voluntary to make this stuff break all at the same time. Trust me on that. I mean, come on, y'all. You know what I mean? You just care about what highway we are on. Well, I'm sorry. That's all that you feel the website's worth. So, no, we would have to have a new app built according to Google's guidelines and stuff like that. And who knows? Who knows what the future will hold? Okay, we have Starlink, which means we're better than we used to be. So, like I said, we've been here for 17 years. Our features have come and gone over the last 17 years. But here's the important thing. We've been here for 17 years. Nobody else has ever been broadcasting that long. We've seen a lot of truck drivers come and go. Trucking streams come and go. We're the only one that's been here for 17 years. We didn't start out with all the glamorous speed and maps and everything else. We didn't start off with that. We started off with a 320 by 320 box. But over the years, we bring features on that we can, and it was good for a while. Now everything's broke. I get it. I'm not happy. You're not happy. It wasn't voluntary. But it is what it is. We keep marching along. Hopefully you march along with us and keep on. But if not, I don't think there's any other channel that offers that stuff. But even if there is, it doesn't matter. We are BigRigTravels. We are going to keep on keeping on, just like we always have been. Yes, we'll lose some people, and that's okay. Over the years, we've had a lot of people come and go. But we keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. We stream our travels. We stream any loading or unloading that we can. Heck, I'm right here tonight sharing the good news and experiences we had with the commercial shoot. You know what I mean? So the question is, are you bold enough to stick with us for a while? You know what I mean? You don't know what's coming in the future. I know what I want. I know what I'm working on. And I've got a couple people helping me try to bring the stuff back. But it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? You got to chill out, relax. Be glad for what you got. Enjoy what we have. If the only thing you do is look, at what we don't have or what we don't do, you're always going to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you want. I'm still looking. Anybody got questions for me? And there's always people that's going to be fickle. Oh, you don't do everything for me. I'm leaving. Well, okay. Come back when you want or whatever. And that's A-okay by me. Valerie, how you doing? So, Oskaloosa, Iowa. How you doing, Rose? Homeboy, how you doing? So anyways, like I said, we're suffering some setbacks. I don't care who you are. No live broadcast is going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. And in 17 years, do you seriously believe that even us, we're not going to have a problem? Think about it. So what? We have to step back a few times. You know what I mean? We are not a massive $1 million production company. We don't have an 18-wheeler size food truck. Okay? You see me, and we drive, and we try to bring you all the broadcasts we can with whatever cameras we have. We do the best we can. If that's acceptable for you, stick with us. If it's not, okay, thanks for your time that that you were with us. So anyways, enough about that. Enough about the bum out stuff. Just know we're working on stuff. We'll bring back stuff when we can, as soon as we can. And I bet you we'll be back even better than we were before. Okay? If you know me, if you followed me for 17 years, you know we've advanced incredibly from what we first started. Does that make sense? We made our delivery. We made the delivery. So anyways, will YouTube bring back your previous videos? There's 4 videos that YouTube will not bring back. There is a workaround, but I can't do anything about it. Out on the road, if Ocean or one of our editors wanted to download the 4 restricted videos, you can download it and then re-upload it. Google already told me that was acceptable, but I don't have that bandwidth while we're driving. You know what I'm saying? So, are we getting a new truck soon? Not that I know of. Wintersville, Ohio. So anyways, Michigan. Yeah, we've not been to Michigan in a while. See, we even, just for y'all, we even spruced up a little bit. I actually, walking over to the Cracker Barrel yesterday, and the humidity and stuff like that, it's like, so I figured it was time. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, we do everything live that we can. Yeah, if you tape it and record it, you can edit anything you want to in there. But it's a whole different ballgame when you do it all live. You know what I mean? So, is there anything that surprised us during the commercial? Actually, I was not really surprised, but I was not expecting everybody to be so nice. Meaning, yeah, they were professional. They were real professional. But even in the hotel, when the cameras are put up and all that stuff, even in the hotel, I walk by and I would see the director working, with somebody over there. He would stop and say, "Hey, Big Rig Steve," and that's what they called me. They didn't call me Steve or whatever. Every single person there called me Big Rig Steve. They that's how they call me. Everybody there, and we handed out business cards all over the place. FGJR96, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I had a good time. I don't know. Anything else we want to talk about real quick? Yeah, we don't really get to the Northeast because you realize it's out of the way. We stick in the major freight lines. Captain Video. So yeah, the thing that I was surprised about was how nice everybody was. The wardrobe lady, we showed you pictures of us in wardrobe and makeup and all that stuff. And I'll have you know that the lady doing our makeup, she said, "Well, you don't really need much makeup." And I said, I'm handsome already. All she did was just trim up the eyebrows and whatever. It goes good, Cody. How you doing? Rose, I appreciate you too. Y'all were awesome. I can't see how many people are watching right now. But anyways, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. That was an awesome experience. 2 days from the time we got the initial email to the time we did the audition to the time we were on the flight halfway around the country. It was just an awesome, very fast-paced experience, once in a lifetime experience. I had a ball. And I just had to tell you. Because even though we broadcast and drive, I include you guys in my life. I really do. It's I'm a life caster, I guess is what you would call it, right? We're a truck driver. That's my job. We travel, but I also share a lot about my life with you, and that should show you that we don't do our show on YouTube just for show. I count you as part of my family. So, anyways, what's the favorite part of the country to truck in? I truck everywhere. I think most favorite would probably be the Northwest, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Idaho, all of that beautiful places. But there's beauty everywhere that you go, from the deserts of Arizona to the coast of Oregon to, you know, Sandpoint, Idaho, Minot, North Dakota, you know, all that stuff where we did a lot of rodeo. Um, I have a ball no matter where we go. My office window, the view out my office window changes minute by minute. So, anyways, I've wasted enough of y'all's time. Uh, why can't you ever meet us? It just depends on when I can get in your area, I guess. It's all about timing. You got to be patient. Um, but eventually we get everywhere. So, all right, two old man, how you doing? So where are we right now? Roanoke, Virginia, in the hotel room. Ray, how you doing, buddy? We love you too. 18,000 is no joke. Good deal. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably not to me. FGIR 96. I'm going to have to come up with a nickname for you. Oh, we stopped by Perrysburg, Toledo, Ohio, Perrysburg. Reading chat a little bit. Augusto, how you doing, buddy? In the UK, waiting for us to pass through. You might want to. You might be waiting a little while. Hey, but you never know. I've learned in life, you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. Keep waiting, buddy. All right. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll have a Sunday video if Mom gets it for me. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all are awesome. I wouldn't want to change anything. Y'all are great. We are working on the 2 million mile bobblehead. As soon as those get into production, we'll let you know. I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Well, for those that just came in after, we'll do the slideshow thing again for you. See if I can't make this bigger for you. That's the hotel we stayed in. That is the dining room. That's the wardrobe and makeup room. That's somebody getting makeup done. That's part of the production crew and that big rig we use. That's one of the cameras in between the rigs. And that's part of the production crew. And that's the stripes they were putting on. One of the ones that we use there. The blue tape was just to have a fake stripe on there. They also shot a lot of that 18-wheeler. Purple, how you doing? Thank you very much. Love you too. That white truck we just showed you, they put fake stripes on it. They put LED lighting on it. They did a lot of filming until midnight on the Backroads of Arizona for the commercials. They did enough shooting over 4 days, both inside the truck stop, outside the truck stop, out in the mountains, all this other stuff, that they filmed a whole bunch of footage for a whole bunch of commercials. So you may see us in more than one commercial. I don't know. But you've already seen the pictures of us on the website. So altogether, 6 hours worth of work, and then we got over $5,000 for it. Not bad. I had a ball. Anyways, I'm out of here. Mariana, you could watch the recorded version or replay, whatever you want to call it. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna get some more coffee. You guys are awesome. I love you very much. You guys mean the world to me. Tuesday, the part should come in. Until then, I have no other news about the truck. So we'll see. If you see our commercial, because it's Labor Day, if you see our commercials with us in it, send me an email. Let me know. Because I'd like to, I don't know what they're going to end up using. Keep an eye out. Well, we, I don't know, I hate to say it, but we're moving on up. Follow the highway with Big Rig Steve. All right, see you guys Tuesday. Unless some other great news happens, you never know. All right, y'all take care.